Hey everybody, hey everybody. All right, you all. So I am back, and this is Life Coaching with Karen. I guess I'm making up for yesterday since we missed Motivation Mondays. And I know I said when I released the shorts video, I know I said I didn't have time to go live again. But yes, I did. I actually, to be honest, you all, I just didn't want to do another release of the video. But this video is important. It's something that is definitely needed. And so I realized when I released a live video, my microphone was not on. So I am back. This is Karen Oliver, your professional life purpose life coach, integrative health and nutrition coach, podcaster, entrepreneur. And so I am back. Thank you all for those of you who have already subscribed. We're trying to reach 2K. So we're trying to reach over 2K now. That is our goal. We're always setting a goal every month, every 30 days. And so thank you so much for your support and your shares. And if you have not subscribed, you want to subscribe to this channel to get all the great news. Today, we are talking about credit building. Oh, how do we know we don't like talking about finances, but finances is needed? Financial literacy is needed. And you all, I have someone who wanted to come on the podcast to share and talk about financial literacy and talk about credit utilization and credit score and talk about resources and tips and things that can help us maintain our credit score when we rebuild it. So I'm going to get with her to see if she can come back on. I'm not sure if it's going to be this week because this is going to be a little bit short notice, being that we go live every Thursday, but I'm going to see when time permits, can she come and talk about financial literacy on the Fearless Daughters Dream podcast. So here, we're back with another video, and today we're talking about credit building. And I want to share a company that I have been using with you all, which is Kickoff. And I'm going to tag them, and I'm going to put their website as well, which actually the website and the referral link, my referral link is already in the bio. So you would just click my referral link and also go to the website as well. Um, I have messed up my credit before, not once but twice, and I know some of us all, as we're young adults and growing, and we don't have much credit, but then when we get that one credit card, we want to start spending. When we see that credit score rising, we be getting things that we really don't even need, or we getting things that can wait, and we don't really need it right then and there. And I've done it. And so it's important to continue to keep your credit stable, especially when you know that you want to buy a house, when you want to get that car that you've always dreamed of, um, and or you want to start a business. We know that business adventures and starting a business is expensive, and so you want to make sure that your credit, your personal credit, is good. I mean, of course, business credit is separate, because when you become an entrepreneur, you want to make sure that your personal credit is on an even keel before you can even utilize your business credit, because your business credit has to be, you have to establish business credit. But as you're starting out, they're going to look at your personal credit. And so that has to be perfecto, or at least half perfecto. I'm not even going to say half, because, lenders, I thank them for being strict, because it teaches you to be accountable, and it teaches you to be disciplined and strict to make sure that you're paying bills and that you're paying things on time. And so this company that I want to introduce to you all is Kickoff. Um, Kickoff is a lender for building credit. And you all, I love Kickoff. And I started with Kickoff, I want to say 4 months ago. I think I started off with Kickoff 4 months ago. And I have increased my Equifax score almost up to 20 points. It's either 15 or 18 points last time that I checked, and I checked actually this week. I actually was in my app today, but Kickoff is the bomb, because what they do is they lend. It's like a credit building loan. And so you have money there, but you can't touch the money. Um, there's some other companies like Self Help. Um, there is another one that I wanted to introduce to you all, but that will be on the next video. But Kickoff, we're talking about Kickoff. And Kickoff also comes with a credit card and debit card. And you will not get the credit card yet until you have prove yourself to making payments on time. And so the payments are no more than $10, you all. And again, it has to come on that day. That money has to come out of your account on that day. What I've learned about credit, and I've watched Dave Ramsey. I watch another person on YouTube. He actually used to teach financial literacy and credit with Dave Ramsey, but he has his own credit company now. I think his name is Anthony, but I can't think of his last name. But he has a YouTube channel on here and it's big, and he has guests on his podcast and everything, talking about credit, talking about how family members and single people have become debt free, not just married couples and families, but how single people became debt free. And it's important for us as Americans to become debt free and be debt free because we have been in debt for so long. Yes, we have. I am not a teacher on on finances, but I have learned so much, and that's why I want to bring um my guest back. Well, actually, we didn't get a chance to do the recording on last year because I was busy, she was busy, and she was doing some other things, but she definitely wants to come teach about financial literacy. So I'm going to definitely touch bases with her and let you guys know the release date for that episode for when she'll come. But what I learned with credit history is that you can't pay a day before and you can't pay a week before. They want to know that you can maintain and that they can trust you to pay a bill or to pay a loan on that exact date. Um, they want to trust you to be able to pay your car payment on that day, to pay your house loan, your house mortgage on that day. So it's just like credit. It's like, okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and pay 2 days early. No, I'm gonna pay a day early. No, it's got if they say the 15th, you need to pay the bill on the 15th, or it needs to drop out of your account on the 15th. If they say the 20th, it needs to be on the 20th. And so I've learned a lot about credit within the last 2 years because I started tackling on this in 2019 and going into the pandemic, start tackling on credit and stuff. And I'm with a couple of credit building companies, but Kickoff is the biggest one that I learned about and that I love. And I've been with them, like I said, almost 4 months. And so I actually left my referral link in the bottom in the bio, and I also left their website, and I'm gonna see if I can tag their company. Their company should be on YouTube, so it's kickoff.com. And so I left my referral link. And like I said, you're not paying $100 a month. It's a credit building loan, and it's for Equifax. It really goes to all three, but we know that most lenders and most companies use Equifax. Um, Real estate lenders, housing lenders use Equifax. Car dealerships, banks use Equifax. They want to know with all your three scores, they're going to hit Equifax. When they average all three of your scores, that's your score. That's what it's going to come out to, and it's going to be on that Equifax credit report. So it reports to all three, but it's building your Equifax score up. And so you want to make sure that you're paying that payment on time and not before, because it comes out on time. And you have emergency fund where you can access your emergency fund loan, but you can't touch it to a certain amount of time. If you need $20 for an emergency or something, or say your child got sick or you got sick, and you need you need to get that medicine and buy that medicine right then and there, because some of us have co-pays and insurance deductibles, and we use what you call express scripts at the pharmacy. If you're sick or something, that's an emergency, you need to get your medicine that day. You can't be waiting until next week or whatever. You'd be like, wait a minute, I know I got this coming out, I know I got that coming out, but I need to get my medicine today because I'm sick. And then you can pull something out. It don't have to be heavy, it could be small, like $20, or something like that. But you need to make sure that is back in there on that same day. And they'll let you know when you can pull from the funds. I think it's instantly because it's your money, but it's teaching you how to be accountable and teaching you how to be consistent and persistent in paying those bills on time. There are bills that reports to Equifax, that reports to I'm sorry, Kickoff. That Kickoff will a report to Equifax, and of course Experian and TransUnion. But their goal is getting your Equifax score up. So one of the three of the bills that I know is Spectrum. I have a Spectrum account. I have an AT&T phone bill, and also they said Netflix. They said Netflix also reports as well. So if you're using your card with Kickoff, um, it boosts up your score or whatever because you're paying those bills, and they're going to report that. And so I love Kickoff, and I'm glad that I did find them as well. Actually, found them last year, and so like I said, I was already using another rebuilding my credit platform, but Kickoff is definitely a number oneer. So I wanted to share this with you all. And like I said, on the next video, I will share the other ones that I use. I have two more that I use, and that'll be in another video. And so we will definitely have a guest. I would definitely touch bases with my guest that I talked to last year, and she definitely wanted to come and talk about financial literacy. But I wanted to share you guys that credit is very important. Sometimes we try to ignore the fact of our credit needs to be where it needs to be. Sometimes we've ignored the fact that we splurged a little bit too much, and we've gotten some things on credit that we shouldn't, that we could have waited for, that we shouldn't have. I'm gonna say this too: you got it, but then you didn't pay on it, or you didn't pay on it on time, or life happens and some things happen. You may have lost your job or got laid off or something like that or whatever, and you may have spent too much to where your payments got high and you couldn't pay the minimum anymore because you were splurging on that credit card or whatever. But like I said, things happen, but we can't ignore the fact. We have to be honest and be like, yes, this happened. Like I said, I messed up my credit twice, and I'm still rebuilding, and I'm trying to get it back to where it needs to be and trying to be better and hold myself accountable. It doesn't matter. You don't have to have a high paying corporate job, or let's just say you've been in business for a couple of years, or maybe you've just started out and you're not grossing as much as revenue right now. That's just right now. That doesn't mean that you're not going to do it, but pay what you can. Pay what you can, and pay the amount that the creditor wants you to pay on each of that month. You have to set money aside to say, hey, this I can't let this affect my credit, because you are your credit. Your credit is your future. Your credit depends on you. And so we control our credit. And so we want to get better at doing that. And so I wanted to share that with you all. Again, the information is in my bio. Click my referral link. Um, and I will see you on the next video. On the next video, I will share with you about another lender that I use for rebuilding credit. And also we'll see you all on the next release when we come back for the podcast live. So we don't know. I'm not sure if the guest will be on this week, but we will try to see if we can get her in soon to talk about financial literacy. So anyway, thank you all so much for tuning in. If you have not subscribed, like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you soon. Bye.